get this feeling. I can't fight it.
What's up everyone, my name is Collins, this is Afrodust RC. If you're new to the channel, remember to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me, it might not mean a lot to you, and also the like button so that people can get to see what we're making. We're making awesome RC cars, building, modifying, and also learning in the process how to program cards, how to work on the ESC, how to camber your RC car, and how to build a body, what type of paint to use, and all that. We are on episode 7, and if you're new to the channel, again, what we're doing is let's make RC cars. Basically, we have a bunch of RC cars we've already made, R34s, the Hoonigan, and many more RC cars. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. Also go watch other previous videos from when I went to the Tamiya store and many others. We're working on other projects in the future. Some of them are secret, others here and here I'll put some reels, I'll put some shots, so definitely check out that. Subscribe so that you can be able to be notified when I'm like dropping the next video, next project, because they're exciting. It's good to, you know, be in this ecosystem. It's a small niche ecosystem, and your support will really count if you hit the like button and if you subscribe. Well, on episode 7, it's an epic episode because I've been really working on this project. It's actually my practice RC car, and imagine it takes longer than working on the cleaner bodies that I've worked on before, like the two R34s, because I wanted it to be filled with stickers, to do so much with it, for it to look how I'd visualized it. So, and it's one of those mementos that I will have when I leave Japan. A lot of these builds are very intentional because eventually I'll be leaving Japan, and it's easier for me to build all these cars while I'm here, so that wherever I'm going to, I can be able to strategize on having a bigger studio, having a shop, and many other things that are on the way. So it's aligned towards that direction. Now it's a time for building. There will come a time for showcasing and doing many more projects and collaborations and all that. So Afrodust RC is here to stay. We're celebrating our 15th year. So imagine that, 15 years of me doing, it's even more, 15 years of me doing RC projects, working on them, having fun with them. And it started as just a small hobby, and it has grown to something massive. I have a studio here, I have a studio downstairs. A lot of people have supported me in it. A lot of people have been curious, and I've also brought a lot of information to people. It was a world that a lot of people never knew or understood. I'm from Kenya, so I'm the first RC channel and club from Kenya to be able to do this intensely. So it has been a new world to even bring to Kenya. A lot of people now are doing die cars, are selling the toys, are selling RC cars, and it's through that influence. So it's a global phenomenon, and I'm excited to be part of that experience. So well, let's just jump right into it. So in the past week, I've been working on this R34 body. It's a drift JDM style build where you can see technically what I have done is make it look as bad as possible. That's how JDMs are, where you have the lights moving on the side and you have all these other things. It looks like someone just pasted it together, but at the same time keeping on with the style of it. So technically a lot of people shave off the bumpers so that when you do your drift and you're turning at the corners, you still have the bumper. You don't have so much damage on your car. So if you're to replicate the design of a drift car, then you definitely chop off these parts, and the attention to detail looks like someone who had a garage and wanted to fix up something just to take it for the drift. You're taking it to Ebisu or you're taking it somewhere else to drift, then this will be the type of thing where you touch up once you hit a corner, you can stitch it. And also for me, as I practice my RC drifting, I will definitely play around and glue some parts. And so this body is there to be bashed, to be hit as I practice and perfect my drifting. I have combined it together with the Sakura DS chassis. It's a carbon fiber chassis. It's a very neat and light chassis with a different type of spring orientation. Normally you have the springs on the side with most of the, like the Yokomo, but this one has the springs at the top, and also it has the motor running from the back. So it will be an interesting design to use. And also, if you're into building and customizing your RC cars, I would definitely recommend you to check out the Sakura Drift, and also they have the smaller chassis. I have one here. So this is a much shorter chassis. And the reason why I'm stockpiling on them is because I know definitely, one, the prices will go up, and two, you better get them now when they're about 100. You're looking at about $100. So in the future, they will probably go up. And for $100, if you're getting all these plus tires, that's economical. It makes a lot of sense compared to if you're buying a Yokomo like this one that I got. I have it here. When I got this Yokomo, it costs you about, we say $300 or more. So if you have that for $300 and you're having this for $100, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. And also you have the shorter chassis. So you have about, it looks like it would be similar to the M5 from Tamiya. I don't know the length of the chassis, but definitely I can be able to cook up some things. I have some bodies for that. So this will come in a future project. And then we're going to dive deep into the Tamiya chassis, not the Tamiya, the Sakura chassis. We're going to look at them, we're going to talk about them, and also test them to see are they durable. So that being said, it comes also with the tires, it comes also with other parts. Quite a neat system. So Sakura, so go check out AliExpress, check out the Sakura. I'm not even sponsored by them. It's just a hack, man. Get them now. Trust me, the prices will go up. The demand for them will go up in the future. So go check it out. So what I'm doing is I'm going to pair my R34 with the Sakura Drift. I actually intended to put these tires, but now the problem with it is that for these tires, it makes the whole, the length from here to be wider, because the best way I can explain this is when you look at these tires that come with the Sakura, is that where you're mounting it is on the outside. Well, these ones where you're mounting it is on the inside. So it tends to bring it out from to about there. That's how much wider it becomes. Can make sense for some designs if you want to do that. But the problem with that, with such a body, unless I now maybe in the future modify it and put more like a wide body. Let's see, I haven't even put the magnets yet. So unless I'm modifying it in the future to put a much wider body, it will actually, I tried it, I did a couple of tests on it, and it looks out of place. So no matter how much you try, even this is a little bit of a hassle to have it in the right place. So I'm going to try as much as possible to do it correctly. Actually, with the whole design, with all the colors that I had put and everything, all this decal that I have put, the black wheels actually look quite neat. It looks more realistic. This looks awesome, but this looks more like realistic. It's like, bam, check out that ride. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe write on the comments what you think. But this drift rims are obviously fire, and it gave me an idea of in the future one of the RC cars that I'm going to build, that I'm going to incorporate this in. You know, definitely I'm going full-blown pink. Well, I was able to put the decal for this. I started with the body, chopped off the window. I still need to put a seat. I still need to put part of the process. There is a plan. So I was building the RC car and the drift one, and then the drift practice. And then next time I'll show you the floor that you can put for your drift. You know, there's a process. We're heading towards somewhere. So that's the plan. I also was able to start making my own decal. So you can see www.afrodustrc.com. So It's still in process. It's actually from Cricut, and Cricut Joy is where the moms go to make those stickers. It's a very mom orientated type of artwork. They make the stickers, they make the things to glue on the bottle. So yesterday I was watching videos of the moms, and they're pros at this. They're like, hey guys, today we can make stickers, a few strawberries, then you print. And me, I'm like, what? How did you do that? So I still have to figure out how to make my decal from that printer. I need to get some paper. I have the transfer paper here. I have the original, what was it called? This is for the transfer paper. This is the smart vinyl. So the smart vinyl, what you do is you feed it there, and then this thing has a cutter. So the cutter cuts according to the design that you have on your system, and then once you feed it on the thing, it cuts it to the name. And then you take the transfer paper, you cut, like this was where www.afrodustrc.com was. Then I took the transfer paper, cut it, glued it together with this, and then not glued it but stuck it, and then cut it, and then transferred it to this. So that's why you don't have the dot because the dot was small. That being said, we're gonna carry on. So we're going to start the build of this. On another one, I'll just show you a glimpse, just a slight glimpse of what's coming. I've been thinking, working, and chewing my brain on this project. So definitely it's going to be a fire project. I actually ordered the body. I had to look for the body online. It took me quite a long time to find it. And the only person who had it was from the States, I think from Texas or something. And I was able to find the Tamiya, I think it was a 1997 Subaru, we call it in Kenya, Subaru Brat body. Now, the body itself is quite tricky because you're trying to convert this, which looks like an original Brat, to that. So I had some pictures from what they were doing on the workshop. I've been really binging on their every video just to look at how they made it, and I have to design all this the wide body kit to be able to fit to that, and then make a chassis for it, and do all that, go crazy. So that one is a future project that's coming up. I already have the stickers. I think I ordered them from someone who's in Serbia, and it's crazy how where they. I have them somewhere here. We shall find them. No. So a lot of these projects that I usually do, most of them, it's just the planning. The planning takes time. So these stickers, I actually ordered them from So I have the stickers here. So these stickers are going to go to the side body, right? So we're going to have them there because they're uniquely sort of made. Yeah, you can't just go and print just orange and yellow and all, the gradient. So you have to have them printed in that way. So at least I have a bit of it for it to be able to fit, be able to work on, and many other things. The wide body, I can do the 3D print, and that's a future project that's coming up. So we have to keep it under wraps. I think there's only one person who has been able to build actually this RC car. The Hoonigan, the other one, is there, but this is not even available for sale. Like, they don't sell them. So one person was able to build it, and I probably will be the second one. So I gotta do it quick before many people build it. But it will take time, and I want it to be as close as possible to the whole design. Back to what I was doing. So today we're going to crack on with this. We need to put all the parts together. But on top of that, I'm still low-key working on another project that will come in the next episode, where I'm putting this is generally a toy car. It's a body of a toy car, like for kids. And what I did is I removed the part, the you know, the motor and everything for it, and I'm putting a drift motor of a K69 or K69. So I've already started designing like the wide body kit. So I have the wide body kit that will go there, and then I will start building up the body. I have all the parts there. So eventually it will look something like this. And then with all this stuff, and then, you know, I'm going to make it, I'm probably going to go for a black matte. So a black matte, full body, wide body kit. I'm still working on the front fender, still work front bumper, and then I do the you know, everything else is ready. So the side skirts and everything else are good and ready to go in. And then from there, yeah, we have an RC car to drift. So it has a gyro, it has everything. So that's what we're planning to incorporate into this. I also have the goldish tires. Everything is gold. The thing looks sick. So it would only, black would enhance the design. Well, let's crack on. Let's crack on. But guys, please hit the like button. I gotta get recommended. I need to get recommended. So if you're watching this, just hit the like button.